All right, so here we are in Unit 8, Lesson 10. We're doing 3 different code practices here, and they want us to hopefully be able to code a simple sort function that takes a list as an input and returns the list with the values ordered either alphabetically or numerically. Excuse me. So we're going to be swapping values and sorting values using uh, for statements, using various parts where we're going to declare a variable. And so, boy, there was a lot of stuff to look at and how it could work and how it might work. So we're going to be sorting and swapping. So we're going to sort and swap. Okay, so in this first one, um, we're going to write code that takes in 2 words for user input and stores them in the variables A and B respectively. You have to use A and B. Then the program should swap the values at A and B and then print A and B, such that if you're going to ask for an input of entering 2 words. So their example is apple and zebra, and then it's going to sort them, and then it's going to swap them. So here we go with that concept. So the first thing we're looking at is to take 2 words. Again, you have to use A and B. So we're going to input and enter a word, colon space here. Then comes the fun part, the simplistic part. We're going to assign A to a temporary variable. We can call it temp, or we can call it X, or we can call it Methuselah, or whatever you want to write. But we're going to assign A to a temporary spot. And then we're going to say that A equals B, which we took the value of A and assigned it to temp. Now we're going to take B and assign it to A. Then we're going to take whatever we switched A to temp. Now we're going to say temp equals B. Okay, so let's look at this and think. We inputted 2 words. Whatever A was, whatever the first word, in this case it was apple, we assigned it to the temporary variable. We then took whatever word was inputted for B and assigned it to A. So A has a new value now. And then we took whatever the temp was and we assigned it to B. So we switched these two. This is just one way of doing this, but this was a fairly simple way. Then we're simply going to print A is our value here, and then B is B. Now these are words, these aren't numbers, so we don't have to put a string or anything of that nature in front of these. So that, simplistically, is how that's going to work. Enter words. We assign one of the words to a new place. We switch the variable, whatever has been inputted for that variable, to the other one, reassign it, if you will. We swapped them. And then the original one we took from temp, we assigned it to the other variable. So instead of having 2 zebras or 2 apples, we now have them switched. Print A. Now make sure you use those as lower. Put a space there, your plus, your open and close parentheses. So that's fairly simple, I think. Any questions? Good. Hope you have a great day.